Hello, and welcome back to the Deep Culture Podcast. This is Michael here talking DC Worlds Collide, the new mobile game that just came out. And I am obsessed with it. I had this pre downloaded, and at first I was a little skeptical, I must say, but I gave it a try, and then I deleted it, and then I was like, maybe, and I haven't put it down since. It is very addicting. It's a lot of fun, and it kind of just continues the DC trend here with the Superman episode in the last episode. So, kind of just want to do a little review of DC Worlds Collide here. Gameplay footage from me playing here. This is early on into the game. That's what you're seeing at times. It'll cut away. But I'll go through it. I'll talk about some things that are fun about it, some things that are really confusing. Why at first maybe you delete it because it's a little overwhelming, but overall it's a lot of fun. So, DC Worlds Collide, when it came out, again, it pops up on my phone and I'm just like, hey, I gotta play this. There's a lot of different modes you could do, a lot of different resources you need for these modes, a lot of characters you can have on your team, and overall, again, at first, I was a little overwhelmed. Right now, what you're seeing is the tab here where you can go to Convergence, you can go to Elseworlds, you can play War World. Geez. Um, and a lot of that is just get new resources so you can get new characters or beef up your characters for your team. Essentially, this game, what you are doing is you have five characters on the field and you are trying to beat the other team. So you have some vanguards, you have some DPS, and you have some support characters. With that, you're beefing up your team. There are different mismatches. So the colors, right? Red, blue, green. In the corner of each game, it'll show you, and one color beats another color. It gives you more of an advantage. So when you have 5v5, you're trying to just wipe out the other team beforehand, and each character has an ultimate that they could use that really, depending on who the character is, it could help you wipe out the other team. Like a Red Hood, for instance, his ultimate's pretty good. A Constantine, his is good. Batman's is pretty good. Of the characters I have so far, then you have other characters that heal, like a Canary. Uh, some Vanguards that give you like crit, some poison. What they all have different skills here. On the screen right now, what it's showing you are the colors, right? So you can see that in the top left, and with that, that is super helpful as you get to other modes, as you get like later in the game. Earlier in the game, you can kind of get away with it, but earlier in the game, like I said, you can get away with it. Later in the game, you can't so much. You kind of have to, hey, I got a lot of reds here. I have to go with this color to offset that. With that, you have all these characters, and you use resources to get more. You use resources to beef them up, and over time, you're just trying to build the best team possible. The game actually also has a story mode, which you're going through the different stages, so it's not just mindless playing, right? But like there's a reason why you're doing that, and you have little cutscenes that pop up when you go through the main stage or when you click on various things. Um, there's a reason for it. So that to me also, like, I almost deleted the game right off the bat because to get to just playing, there was a lot of story, and I wasn't really looking for a story. I was looking just for kind of a mindless game. Now I'm kind of glad there is, because after a while I think I would quickly run out of like, yeah, I don't want to play this anymore. But no, there is a story mode to it as well. So whenever you're playing the main stages, there's a reason you're going to these different places. Like right now, there's Gotham City that is showing up on the screen. So with the game, really, it depends what you're looking for. So mobile games, sometimes you're looking for a quick, like, okay, I just want to hop on and just, I could play a game, pull it up. This one is a builder. This one is one where you have to, unfortunately, invest a little bit of time to build up your team. Like again, this is me early in the game. I don't have a lot of characters. I just started, and I'm kind of figuring out the ropes. Now I've played like over a week, and my team, I have way more characters. It looks completely different, but I will admit I also spent a lot of time playing the game. So it's not one thing where you can just pick it up. It's like, yeah, okay. If you want to do that, that's cool, but you're not really getting the full effect because it kind of wants you to invest a lot of time. Um, I think the art of the characters are really cool too. Like the character models look really fun for a mobile game. Sometimes with mobile games, it kind of looks a little cheap. I don't think so here. I think like it actually looks very clean, very seamless. The movement of the game is very seamless as well for just coming out. There's not a lot of problems. I like that. I hate when you get like some of these bigger games where there's a lot going on. There's a lot of animations. You saw the Batman one earlier. That sometimes when that animation pops up, it ruins the gameplay. This one is not like that. I really have had no problems so far going from one thing to another. So gameplay wise, it also like it just works. Um, it's a lot of fun. I mean, like I think my favorite thing about the game is kind of it is mindless in a sense, but it's also you do have to think a little bit like how do I beef up my team? Okay, this character's here. I have to place them here. You're figuring out the moves. It just is very well done. I think I'm very surprised that it is this fun. To be honest, because a lot of mobile games sometimes, and like I said with this one, if right off the bat I'm not hooked, I delete it immediately. This one I even did delete, but I also like was like, there was something that pulled me back. So I thought it was fun enough to really give it a try, and I did. Um, the pros of it, I've said these things before. The graphics, the gameplay, the mindlessness of it, to a point. There's a lot to do. I do like that there is a lot to do because you get to a point sometimes where it's like, well, I've done everything I can do. I'm just kind of racking up. This one, you're still kind of building. You're trying to get to the main stage. You're trying to get different characters. You're trying to get ahead. There's War World. Geez, I can't say that right now. Where you can battle, like you go off, and you're trying to build your rank and stuff like that. There are ways to connect with other people in the Hall of Justice as well. You can join a league, so there are things to keep you connected with other people. But ultimately, if you just want to play by yourself, that's fine. I really like that. I really like how seamless it is. I really like how easy to use it is. I really like that I can go at my own pace. And a game like this, I'm investing a lot of time in. Whenever I'm just sitting there, kind of like mindlessly scrolling. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, I'm playing the game, which maybe not be good for my Marvel Rivals account right now, but you know, I'm sure I'll be back. So playing this game, it's a lot of fun. I like that the characters they chose too. It's not just the characters you get right off the bat. Like there are some interesting ones. Mirror Master, Constantine, the Harley Quinn model is really clean. I really like the Penguin in the game. I think the Penguin looks cool. It's that comic booky look, but he's also kind of scary. I also really like his moves. Um, it's just really well done, in my opinion. I really can only think of a few things that I don't overly love. I don't overly love the equipment portion of it. I think that's kind of confusing. The equipping, the colors of the. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to me. Where like, hey, this is actually a higher strength, so you really have to like sometimes sit down and like, okay, I am making sure that this is stronger than this one. Um, which you can see me doing right now. I'm going through just I think auto equipping, leveling up, um, but that's one thing. The equipment, the equipping of the equipment is kind of tedious. The other tedious things are like some of the modes I don't really want to do. Like the trials. It helps me understand the game, but at the same time, I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do the Riddler thing. The Riddler thing that pops up. There's a mode where like you kind of connect the puzzle pieces. I don't really want to do that. It's not that enjoyable. The leveling up of vehicles, that's cool and all, but not a huge fan of that as well. I'd have to say my favorite mode to play in, other than the main stage, is probably just going mindlessly through like the convergence one, where you're just trying to get resources because you're just trying. You have to use like specific colors too. Like this one is for red, this one is for blue, this one's for green. There's a couple others, but like I like kind of building up my whole team and not just like a few characters. Um, I think that those are my favorite. My least favorite would have to be I don't like. Is it Evil? It's not Evil Falls. What's the other one? Or is it Evil Falls? It's the one where they give you characters. They're not characters on your own team. But it said at the start. If I saw it, I'd get it right. But you have to use other characters, and then once one goes, you can't use that anymore. I don't overly enjoy that. You could use different resources to buy new characters. Obviously, you could spend your own money. I don't like that as well. This is very microtransaction heavy. I worry about that like right off the bat. They're trying to get you like sucked into the game, so later you buy stuff, which I'm not going to do. Right now they have like the Superman bundle where you can get the movie Superman or Guy Gardner. That's cool and all. I'm not going to do that, but I don't like that aspect because there's a lot of things that pop up. Other thing I don't really like, I don't like the menu and the overbearingness at front. There's just so many things to click on, and there are a lot of modes that you can play, but it gets really tedious, really tedious looking through, and like there's a red dot, I gotta click on that, I gotta do that. I don't like when it's like, man, like if I check an email, I don't like where it says unread email. Like I want that to be gone. So like that's almost like here. I'm going through, I'm making sure everything is clicked. I can't stand that. The menu is ultimately what got me to just say the first time, like, hey, I'm getting rid of it. But the gameplay, like the team building aspect of it, that brought me back. So right now, other thing that you can do is you get certain characters. You have like affinities where you get like a team up bonus if you have certain characters on your team. You level up your characters to make them stronger if you get like fragments or multiples when you buy new characters. Right now you're seeing an affinity for Captain Cold. I'm going to King Shark here too, which also like mentioned in the Superman movie review from the last video. Uh, Superman, Guy Gardner in this game, but also I like that the Creature Commandos make an appearance in this game. You can get them as well. Like you can see Frankenstein on my team. Some of the characters, again, are interesting that they chose. The Question, Phantom Strange, Cheetah I really like. So there are different things you could do. There are different ways to really build your team. It all relies on the character you get, but like with who are you going to level up, it really depends. So ultimately, I think this game is a lot of fun if you want to give a mobile game a try. My problem with mobile games is I ultimately just kind of fizzle out after a while. Like Clash of Clans was always that way. Like I just kind of fizzled out. And I think that this one I'll probably stick around with a longer. One, because it's superheroes, and two, because it's just a lot of fun. So the team building aspect, which is also kind of why I like Marvel Rivals. So if you haven't watched that video, that's also on our YouTube channel. But like I like that you have to have certain elements on a team. Like you have to have a tank, you have to have damage, you have to have healing or some sort of tactical support, and you have to make it work. You have to play as a team. And even though I'm in control of all the team members in this game, whereas on Marvel Rivals I'm just part of the team, it's still just fun. Like which one is the weak one? Okay, I gotta switch them out. Oh, I'm trying to take down this crazy powered Superman. Okay, I do that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So I highly recommend it. if you have not played it, you can go over to the mobile store, pick it up. If you're looking for a quick, easy game, maybe not for you. If you're looking for something superhero related and you just feel like, okay, I'll give it a try, it is. It kind of reminds me also of like the Injustice game, except all the characters are on the screen at once, right? Like there's not certain points you're attacking. The Injustice game, you switch in and out, but this one, you it's kind of the same, kind of different, but a lot of fun. Highly recommend. What characters do you have on your team? I'd like to see if people have like different characters, because my worry and wonder is sometimes like I get, okay, does everybody get the same character? Like, does anybody have a super? Did they get a Superman? Did they start with a Superman or a Wonder Woman or whatever the other starter characters are, or does everybody start with Batman and then you get like the Batman character? Like, I just think that was it. That would be interesting to find out. This game also has like room for growth. I just like randomly was like, oh wow, that would be crazy. So like, talking about the DCU, like Superman pops up, right? So Superman, Guy Gardner in it, terrific, being in the game, or um, some of the other creature commandos, or in the future, whatever the other characters are. So like, I mean, I can't. You just think of any DCU character that's not in this game right now. They could put them in the game, like a Sinestro or so like they're a Dark Side. You could put anybody in it. So there's a lot of room for growth too, to kind of keep it fresh, to keep it moving, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what characters you started with. Again, that would be interesting to me to find out, is does everybody really kind of start with the same people, or do you start with different ones? Almost like a Pokemon Go situation too. I was thinking of another one. I was like, like it was fun to compare which ones you started out with on that game as well. But like, does everybody start generally with the same people, and does it evolve over time, or is it truly random? That would be interesting to know. So, let me know what you think of the game in the comments. Any Deep Culture Podcast video, go back and like, subscribe. If you have any tips, techniques, whatever it may be, to rank up in this game, let me know. Hear that in the comments as well. I look forward um, to reading them, so I can get my team better, so I can get better. I'm gonna enjoy reading these content bios that are DC provides in the game as well, and yeah, we'll see you. So, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and have a good day.